Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope your day is going well so far. Today's video is going to be a large haul of all the products that I purchased this past weekend while I was in Dallas. There was a makeup show held in Dallas this weekend. Can we get any more repetitive? I believe this year was the first year they ever hosted it there. I believe it's normally in larger cities, so I don't know if it was just like a trial run or if it's going to be like an annual thing now. I hope it is because it was a lot of fun. Basically, there were a ton of different vendors, can you say vendors, or makeup companies. They're kind of like IMAX but much smaller. So it was for makeup professionals, people who had their cosmetology license, cosmetology students, and they also had, you know, like press passes for bloggers. So my friend Laura and I went. If you guys aren't familiar with Laura, her channel here on YouTube is Mrs. Lola Lynn. I will have it linked down below for you guys. But we just had a fun kind of mommy weekend full of shopping and makeup. So yeah, that's what today's video is gonna be. If this does go by faster than what I'm thinking it is, then I'm gonna go ahead and show you other products that I picked up at Sephora and MAC. But if not, we'll save that for another video because I already have a feeling this will be kind of long. Okay, so first off, on Friday, there was a blogger event. It was, I think, the makeup show preview. I believe that's what it was called. And at the end of it, they gave away swag bags. So I'm not gonna go over everything that was in there just because it was a pretty darn generous bag, like full of tons of stuff, but I just went through the bag and kind of picked out some of my favorites. So first up, we have this bag. I'm not sure what the brand is. I know I've gotten one of these in like a past Birchbox. I'm not sure if it's Amica or Amica, but it came in this really cute kind of reusable makeup bag, and inside, I don't know if these are all their products or their best-selling products, but it came with a triple RX shampoo, an undone texture spray, which I really do like. The scent of this is awesome too. Cool. The nourishing mask, and all of these are in sea buckthorn berry. This one here is the Perk Up dry shampoo, which I kind of wish I would have bought a full size of, but I have so many dry shampoos already, so I skipped on it. And then an oil treatment. So I thought this was like a perfect little traveling companion guide. Another product was the Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curler. Came in this snazzy gold box. They had a packet of all the, I do not know how to pronounce this brand, and I feel stupid because it's a pretty well-known brand. Is it Embryolisse? I'm not sure. I always hear Pixie Woo and Goss makeup artists talking about one of like their more popular products, which once again I don't know how to pronounce the name of. But yeah, it was an entire packet full, or an entire little pouch full of different, like there's little ampules in here and moisturizers and serums and all kinds of stuff. This was another product. I've actually tried this once already and I really do like it. It's from Ben Nye and it's the cream highlight. So it's the banana, like if you guys are familiar with the banana powder, this one is a cream version of it. I use this on my inner corners and on my under eyes and I really, really liked it. This one here, I've never heard of this brand, but I swatched it and it was so pigmented. This is from the brand The Perfect Face. I believe I still have the card in here. I think the business is based out of Houston, which is pretty cool. And this is just an eye color and the shade is Smokin' Hot. So it comes in this little compact here, and I thought this color would be perfect for fall. It's kind of like a deep, rusty cranberry color. It's super soft. There it is there. It just has a really nice metallic sheen to it. So I'm definitely gonna go on the site and see what other colors she has available. And then the last three products were the three that I was the most excited about. The first one here is the Smashbox, what are you called? Be Legendary Longwear Lip Lacquer, and this one is in the shade Beat It, which is like the perfect color for fall. It's just a nice plum shade. I actually don't own any of these, and I've looked at them a couple times. No, it doesn't have a smell, I wasn't sure, at Sephora. But it's something I think you can build up the pigmentation. I'm not sure if it's like a gloss stain, but that's the color right there, just a really nice rich kind of berry plum color. And then the final two products were definitely the ones that like stood out the most to me. We have the NARS Contour Blush in Paloma. I don't own any of these. This is another product that I've looked at a couple times at Sephora. So it looks just like this here. You have a bronzing powder or contour powder on one side and then a highlight on the other, which, I don't know, this highlighting powder kind of confuses me because it's matte, which I guess that would be good for like setting your under eye concealer maybe. And then the contour powder is on this side, which is a really nice kind of like natural beige-ish, no, not beige. I don't know. You guys know I'm bad at describing colors. I don't know why I still try. And then the final product is the Makeup Forever Artist Palette, which I put this in my Sephora cart a couple of times. So I was super shocked to see that this was in there just because I'm pretty sure this like sells out quite often online just because it still is a newer palette. You have 8 shadows in here ranging from kind of neutral colors to more fun colors like this blue. These are super soft and pigmented. However, I will say, because I did purchase some of the single shadows at the makeup show, I feel like there is a bit of a difference in the texture, I guess the overall quality. These are still nice, but if you guys have only tried the artist palette or the artist shadows in this palette, I would still recommend trying out the actual individual shadows. So since I talked about those shadows, let's go ahead and show those first. Makeup Forever was 50% off, and I picked up 6 of the shadows. It was so overwhelming because I think there's like 200 or 210 new shadows. Eyeshadows and I'd say foundations are the 2 products that I always gravitate towards. So it was so overwhelming with all the shadows sitting there. Plus there were lots of girls crowded around it. So I grabbed the 6 that I know or that I knew I've been wanting. So I went ahead and tossed them in the Z palette. I actually got this palette from Makeup Geek. Oh yeah, okay, it's designed by Makeup Geek. I actually bought a larger Z palette at the makeup show. This one here, this is like the largest one you can get. But I threw my Makeup Geek blushes in there. So just to do a size comparison, this is the large Z palette, and then this is, I guess, the extra large. So you kind of have like a full additional row. So these shadows retail, I believe, normally for $21, but if you buy them at Sephora in the trio, I think they're $44. I'm not 100% sure on that just because I haven't bought any at Sephora because I was waiting for the makeup show. So these are the 6 shadows that I purchased. The first one here is called ME512. This one is absolutely gorgeous. This will be perfect for just all over the lid. And it's just a gorgeous, super smooth champagne color. I thought that would be pretty on the inner corner or just all over the lid. Next up, I got the shadow D712, which Laura brought this, and I actually wore this to the makeup show all over my lid. Just a really, really pretty, kind of like a lighter rose gold shade. All of these are seriously so crazy pigmented, and they're huge. Like, look at the size of these shadows. I wish I had a MAC one sitting here just so you could see the difference. Next up, I got ME728. I forget how many different finishes there are, but there's that one there, just a really nice kind of coppery gold color. Then these next 2 shades are where I think the 2 that I was the most excited for. This is I736, and it's kind of more of like a reddish orange copper. No, definitely more of like an orange copper color. That's right there. I think this will be absolutely gorgeous in the fall with this in the crease. This is M738. So I only got 2 matte shades. I kind of wish I would have bought more. But look at those 2 next to each other. This is so, so pretty. It kind of reminds me of like a brown burnt orange color. And then the final shadow I got was M608. These were, I believe, either $10 or $10.50. So there's that one. These are seriously ridiculously soft and pigmented. So those were all the products that I got at Makeup Forever. I stopped by the Namies booth, which that one I believe is pretty much always at IMAX. They had the Lorac Unzipped as well as the Lorac Pro palettes there. I did get the Unzipped palette just because Laura was like raving about this. This was one of the palettes she brought, and she said she used it all the time. I think this normally retails for $48. I got it for 24 bucks, like no tax or anything. So I was like, yes please. So inside you get the, what is that one called? Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and then the actual palette, if I can get it out of the box. I'm not really sure why I didn't already own this, just because I feel like the colors are right up my alley. This is a great palette because you have some like satin and shimmer shades. You also have a matte highlight. You have some matte crease colors. I love this color right here. This is one of my favorites during the fall. It's just a gorgeous kind of warm cranberry color. There's some really nice shimmery colors in here. And just like the Lorac Pro palette, they're super, super soft, easily blendable, and just really, really pigmented. So I was pretty excited about that guy. Oh, like I told you guys earlier, I got that giant little packet full of those, is it Embryolisse? I don't know how to say it. Packets of sample packets. I got them the night before the makeup show, then I tried one the morning up, and I love the texture, so I went back and I bought the full size of it. This is definitely their more popular product. Like, this is the one I normally hear about in the entire line. Late Creme Concentrate. But it just has a really nice kind of smoothing texture. I know a lot of people use it kind of as like a moisturizer primer hybrid. That's what I used it for, and I really, really liked it. I went by Smashbox. I believe they were either 40 or 50% off. I rubbed this on the back of my hand, and I loved the texture of it. It kind of reminded me of a slightly thicker version of the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. I don't think I've really ever watched any reviews on this product. I don't know, maybe I've just always overlooked it. But this is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Honestly, I don't remember how much I paid for this guy. No more than $25. It does come with a pump, and I bought mine in the shade 2.2. So if you guys are interested in a review or anything, just let me know down below. You know the drill. Oh, on my lips, I am wearing Lime Crime's Velveteen in the shade Wicked. Laura actually grabbed this first. I totally overlooked it. Honestly, I didn't even bother going by Lime Crime just because, I don't know, I own 1 or 2 products from them and it's not anything that I'm like super crazy about. But this, I seriously do love. I feel like it's like the perfect color for fall and winter. So it goes on super, super wet, almost like a really wet lip stain, and then it dries into this matte, like, yeah, it's just a matte finish. It's not sticky, it's not overly drying. I don't have a balm on top of it or under it, and I've been wearing it for a couple hours now. It's still going on strong. Oh, this was another product that was in that swag bag from the blogger preview. It's an OCC lip tart in the shade Anime, which I think I already own one of these. I'm not 100% sure. This is a product I've been wanting to try for a while. I feel like I hear a ton of people talking about LA Girl, and I don't have. Are these sold at Rite Aid? Laura has them at her H-E-B. I went to a couple different H-E-B locations around me and I did not see a display for these. So when we were at the makeup show, I grabbed 5 of them because that's not excessive. They were only $3 a piece, either $3 or $2.50, and I went for all of the kind of like deeper, plummier colors. The lightest shade I got is this one called Blushing. It's a super intense color, extra glossy finish. I think these are supposed to kind of be like drugstore dupes of the Too Faced Melted, which I don't own any of. So this one here is called Blushing. It's kind of like a berry pinky purple color. Next up, I got the color Daring, which I really, really like this one. Oh, the applicator is just kind of like a black plastic applicator like this. So this is Daring. Next up, the color that's like closest to this, at least according to the tube, is called Seduce. So there's that. That one definitely has more of like a brighter like fuchsia purple. I don't know why with these I went for all like purple plummy shades except for one color. This one is the deepest color I got, and it's called Tempt. Look at that. It's like super, super, it's almost like a blackish burgundy. If I spread it more, you can see like the actual color of it. I'm really, really excited to wear that one. And then the final one I got is a red called Pinup. This is really, really pretty. I thought this would be pretty with just like winged liner and lashes and a nude eye. Oh no, that's gonna be all over now. So that is Pinup. Also from LA Girl, I picked up 2 of these Pro Conceal HD concealers. I got one in Classic Ivory and then the other is in Natural. I've heard a lot of good things about these, so I was excited to get them. I think these were $2.50, or if you bought 10 there was a discount, but I was like, who needs 10? I picked up shades that I thought would be good to kind of like brighten up my under eyes. So I went with those 2. This stuff is seriously still all over my hands. I got a big fan brush just because I don't have one. I got another, does this have a number? C13 Oval Shadow. I like these for my brow bone. And then I got 2 of these brushes that are kind of similar to the MAC 217. I want to say these were like $3 or $4, so I was like, why not? And I think that's pretty much, oh no, I also got this guy here. I picked up an OCC lip tart in the shade, oh, what is this? Black Metal Dahlia. So they just have the normal Black Dahlia, and then there's this one in Black Metal Dahlia. So it just has like glitter in it, which is really, really pretty. Just another super, super kind of vampy color, which I am obsessed with. So there is that guy. All right, yeah, so that is everything that I got from the makeup show. We went to the, what is that mall called? I think it's North Park. Yeah, the North Park Mall in Dallas. We went to Sephora and MAC. And I think that's really the only 2 places that I bought stuff from. Oh, also in that little swag bag, they gave us a full size of the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Why didn't I say Beverly Hills? Yeah, Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, which I swear by this stuff, so I'm glad I have a backup. At Sephora, the only thing I got are these 3 lip liners. These are the Sephora, like the in-house brand, Sephora Nano lip liners. Laura said she loved these. I swatched them and they looked really nice. Excuse this hot mess going on right here. That's the OCC lip tart. So I got Lovely Lilac. I got Pleasant Plum, which I really, really like this color. And then the final one I got is called, this one Laura recommended specifically. This is, what are you called again? Native Nude. She said it's one of her favorite nude lip liners. I don't know, it looks really weird swatch, kind of taupey, but we'll see. I'll take her word for it and try it out. If it ends up being creepy and gross, then I'll just blame her later. And then we went by MAC and I just grabbed 4 things. One of these is actually from a separate trip. So this one I got before we went to Dallas. What is that hair doing? This is the MAC Select Cover Up in NW20. I was gonna grab another, what is my hair doing? I was gonna grab another Pro Longwear concealer, and then the girl there talked me into this. I don't know, I still like it. It's definitely way more hydrating than the MAC Pro Longwear, but they're so different that I justified still getting the MAC Pro Longwear. So I got both of mine in NW20, so Select Cover Up and then Pro Longwear, which this is just the normal concealer that everyone and their cat swears by, just the little concealer with the pump. Then I got this Pro Longwear eyeshadow in the shade Uninterrupted, which was probably a fail on my part because, okay, well no, not really, because I didn't have this palette yet. So I got this shadow, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's just like a nice kind of like camel brown color, perfect for your crease. And then when I got home, I had this waiting on my doorstep. This is the Makeup Geek Vegas Lights palette. Okay, this is Uninterrupted. And then this color here is called Desert Sands. I'm gonna swatch them next to each other. They're different slightly, but you'd be fine just having this palette and not, and obviously this is a better value. Uninterrupted is darker, but honestly, they're still pretty darn similar. Like this is Uninterrupted, definitely more kind of like camel, no, like just a warmer brown, but still they're like so similar that I'm kind of mad at myself, but I'm like, whatever, it's fine. I'm still gonna use both. This is what I tell myself that. Okay, and the final thing that I got at MAC is this matte lipstick in the shade Sin. This like lip color is just everything to me. Like this, not this specific lipstick, but just this color in general, I feel like it's like all I'm gravitating towards. That is Sin in all of its glory. It's so, so pretty. I freaking love it. This would actually be perfect with this lip liner. Oh yeah, that's like almost a dead on match. So this is the Sephora Pleasant Plum, and then that's Sin. Okay, and then these 3 products I purchased before going to Dallas. Okay, I picked up the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. I got mine in 2W1 Dawn. I always like avoided this product. I never bothered looking at it just because the way people described it, I thought it was gonna be super cakey and heavy. I don't know, when people say full coverage, in my mind, I always think like thick and drying, but it's not thick, it's not cakey. It is kind of drying on my skin. Like I feel like I do have to use a good moisturizer under it so it doesn't like patch onto any or catch onto any dry patches. But I really do like the coverage and consistency of it. And this is just a pump from MAC. It didn't fit on my NARS Sheer Glow. So if you guys did watch that haul, it didn't fit on the Sheer Glow. Somebody lied to me, but it does fit on this guy here. Okay, and then I've got the Laura Mercier Mineral Powder in the shade Warm Bronze. I tried this while I was at Laura's house and I instantly fell in love. This is like the best all over bronzing powder of life. Like I basically use this any day that I wear makeup. It makes your face look absolutely flawless. It's a hard product to actually swatch. Like it's something you have to put on your face. So when you swatch it, it's shimmery, but when it's on your face, it doesn't look shimmery. There's a slight sheen, but I kid you not, it makes your face look like straight up poreless and flawless, and it just warms up your complexion beautifully. I'm seriously so obsessed with this. Like I feel like I basically used it every day that I have worn makeup. Did I already say that? I think I did. Okay, and then the very final product I have is this Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder. I got mine in 30 Natural or Translucent 2. It comes with a powder puff and it's just this giant thing of translucent powder. Once again, it's anher product that I feel like makes your face look poreless and flawless. It is shimmery, but once it's on your skin, you don't look like a disco ball. I mean, it does, you can pick up some of the shimmer in the light, but I feel like that like contributes to the whole like flawlessness effect. So yeah, that is everything that I got this weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys made it to the end, just pretend that you're right here and we're hugging. I know that was awkward. It's okay. It's past. Why am I still talking in this voice? But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, requests, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I love you guys all so much and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.